Good day, everyone, and welcome to my YouTube series. My name is Innocent, and on today's episode, I'll be teaching you guys basic Excel formula. So, if you can remember from my last tutorial video, I was able to explain the basic principle of Excel, that is definition and what is column, what is row, what is cell, and the general overview of the Excel spreadsheet. So today's episode, I'll be explaining the basic Excel formula. So after today's video, you'll be able to kickstart your journey into the Excel series and how to properly use some of the basic formulas. Okay, so today I'll be explaining the addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, then the basic three formula, which is the sum, average, and count. So let's get started. So for the addition simply means that if you want to use the addition function, it means that you are going to be adding two contents of the cells together. For instance, let's start with these two main parts. So here we have the chemistry and English. Okay, so this is a table containing name of students and their subjects. So let's assume you want to add chemistry and English score together for each of the students. Okay, so to use this formula, you can simply go like this. Click on the equal to sign, click on the cell of your preferred choice, and click on the equal to sign. So like I said in my last video, the moment you insert equal to, it simply means that you are telling Excel that what you want to input in that cell is not just any cell, any information. You're trying to input a formula. So in this case, I'm going to put the equal to sign, then click on the subject, that is the one in column F3, then plus, then click on this, that's G3. Once click on enter, it's going to add these two together. So the same thing goes for Steven. So you click on the equals to sign, click on this, the subject of Steven, that's the chemistry, plus 78. That's going to give you 143. The same thing goes for John. Click on the column here, equals to 73 plus 83 equals to. Okay, so automatically this will give you the addition of the cells. So, and the Excel actually memorizes the pattern of your input. For instance, the moment you apply the formula, okay, so this, you can always click on this. Okay, so in this way, it automatically calculates the values or return the figures for all the following cells, just like we have here. All right, so good. So the next one is the subtraction. So I'm going to be switching my tab here. So this subtraction, just like the way addition works, subtraction means that you're removing one cell from the figure of the other cell. So let's work with the same chemistry and English. Okay, now in this case, we are going to change the formula from plus to minus. For instance, we want to subtract 89 from 74. So simply input the equals to sign, then 89 minus 74. Enter, that will give you 15. Okay, let's switch to this one, equals to 78 minus 65. I'll give you 13. Okay, same thing, equals to 83 minus 74. That will give you 9. Okay, so like I explained earlier, instead of you inputting like this one by one, because sometimes you might have a very large data to work with, okay, you can simply click on this sign, the small dots underneath the corner of the cell, and then drag down. So this will automatically fill in the calculation for you. Okay, so let's go to the multiplication tab. Okay, so this multiplication tab, just like the way I explained in the other formula, which is the addition and subtraction, but this time we're going to be changing it to the multiplication sign, okay, which is the asterisk sign. So let's work with these two. Okay, let's go with 3: physics, chemistry, and English. Okay, so let's assume we want to multiply this multiplied by this multiplied by this. Okay, so in that way, let's go like this. So put the equals to sign, then this, which is the cell A3, multiply, this is the cell for multiply, asterisk sign, by this, which is F3, multiply by this, which is G3. So then press the enter. So that will give you 421,504. So the same thing goes for Steven. So let's press the equals to sign. This multiply by this multiply by this. Okay, that will give us the figure. So just like Excel memorizes the formula, you can always click and drag down just to apply the formula all through your data sets. Okay, so that said, I'm going to be going to division. So division also makes use of the same principle, just that this time around, instead of using the plus or minus or the asterisk sign, you're going to be using the slant sign, which is the division sign. So let's assume we want to work with this data. I'm going to use chemistry and English as usual. So I now want to calculate this divided by this. Okay, so let's go with it. So we're going to use the equals to sign. So this, the division sign, divided by this, then press enter. That will give us 1.2. Okay, so the same thing with this one. This divided by this. That will give us 1.2. Alright, so let's apply the formula down, just as it is. So it's going to automatically calculate the formula for you. So in this way, this is just like a pro tip. You can easily calculate the percentage of your calculation. Okay, this automatically gives you the value in percentage. Ctrl Z to undo, or you can also adjust the decimal place. Okay, so this cell here it automatically readjust the decimal place for you. So if you want 1 decimal place, you can increase it to 2 decimal place, 3 decimal place, 4 decimal place, just as you want it. So in this section here, you can always format your data. Well, this time we're going to come to this part of the formula. Okay, so let's go to the sum. So this sum it will give you the same achievement as addition, just that the sum is much more advanced. Now let's say, for instance, we have a very large data set. Sometimes you might have information of about maybe 1,000 students, or let me say 1,000 data, and then you need to analyze everything just to get the sum and then the average. Okay, so let's work with this set here. We have Peter, Stephen, John, Colin, Samson, and David. I want to calculate the total of each of the agents. So instead of you using the sum as you've learned earlier on, you can always use the sum to get the formula, to get the data rather, like this plus this plus this plus this. Okay, to give you the total. However, this sum function works in such a way that you can easily group all the information in the cells and give you a faster result. Okay, so to apply the formula, click on the equals to sign, then sum, then group, click and then drag all the data that you want to enter. And you see, I'm going to try it again for Steven. Click on the total equals to sum. Okay, click and drag all, enter. Very easy. So it's going to give you the sum at a click. So you can always drag down just to apply the formula down the line. Okay, aside from that, you can always use the sum function. There is a particular cell, there's a particular key the function here that can be used to calculate the sum. For instance, you highlight all your cell down to this part here. You can come here. This is a shortcut. Okay, this shortcut has the basic calculation that you need, or formula that you need. So you can click here, sum. It will automatically group the sum for you. Let me try to go to this part here. Click here, sum. Easy. So you can always drag down to apply the formula at a go. So to choose the average function, you still make use of the same principle. So you come here, you click on average. So if you want to calculate the average of each subject, for instance, this Peter has 65 in mathematics, 64 in physics, 64 in chemistry, and 89 in English. And then you need to calculate the average of your results. Okay, so you can come here, click on average. Okay, then drag and highlight. So this will automatically calculate the average of the student. Okay, the same thing applicable here. Click here, average. Press enter. So this will automatically calculate the average of each student. So you can always drag down to apply the formula on the cell. Okay. All right. So there's also a one-click function that you can use to achieve this data as well. Okay. So you can come to like this, highlight to this part, then come to the formula bar here, and then click on average. So this automatically give you the average, just like I applied the formula earlier on. Then you can drag down to apply it along the row. So finally, we have the last part of the formula, which is the count. So count can easily be used to count the number of data in a cell. For instance, if you have series of cells that have figures in it, so you can use cells to count the number of cells that have data. For instance, here I added another column here, which is the biology. Okay, so in this situation, in this case, to use this count formula, I want to count the number of subjects that the person registered. So here I'm going to put the formula here, count. Okay, then drag down the cell, then press enter. So this simply, what this does is that it's going to count the number of cells that have figures. For instance, you have 1, 2. It's going to skip biology because there's nothing here. 4 and 5. Okay, so let's try it for Steven. Steven has a complete set of subjects. So same formula equals to count. Then highlight the whole subject. So in this case, the formula registered 5 because biology is a subject that was registered, and the Steven and the student had 75. So let's count for John the same way. Count. Then highlight the whole of the subjects. So in this case, John had 4. So you can always drag down, as previously explained, just to apply the formula down itself. Okay, so this simply works. So let's assume, for instance, you eventually register a subject for Peter to be 86. So automatically it's going to pick it up and then update the data here. Okay, good. So you can always use this command here to apply the formula as a go. So let's assume you want to apply the same thing here. Let me undo this. Okay, so I want to use the formula at the top right corner, so I can highlight it like this, then click here, count. Okay, can come here again, count, look for the function here, count. Okay, so I want it to count the whole of this and press enter, just like that, then you drag down. So I believe by now you have been able to understand how to use the addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, the sum, average, and the count function. So in my next video, I'll be explaining how to sort and filter data properly in Excel. This will teach you how to properly present a sales, student score, attendance list, employee data, and sales record. If this helped you, click on the like and subscribe button for more Excel tutorial. See you in the next video. Thank you.